On the night of November the 29th, 1989, approximately 13,500 people across eastern Belgium looked up and saw something that should not have been there. A massive triangular craft, silent, slow, and covered in bright lights, moved across the sky at low altitude. It was seen by police officers, military personnel, scientists, and ordinary citizens. Over the following months it came back, again and again. And on the night of March the 30th, 1990, the Belgian Air Force scrambled 2 F-16 fighter jets to intercept it. What their radar recorded has never been explained. Tonight I want you to tell me what 13,500 witnesses and 2 military fighter jets were chasing. Comment below. The Belgium wave, as it became known, lasted from November 1989 to April 1990. It produced over 2,000 reported sightings, 13,500 witness statements, and a military radar lock on an object performing maneuvers that no known aircraft could replicate. It remains one of the best documented mass UFO events in history, and it is one of the very few cases where a national military openly acknowledged that something unexplained was operating in their airspace. The first major sighting occurred on November the 29th. 2 Belgian police officers, Heinrich Nicol and Hubert von Montigny, observed a large triangular object hovering silently near the town of Eupen. The craft had 3 bright white lights at each corner and a pulsing red light in the centre. It moved slowly and made no sound. The officers followed it in their patrol car for over an hour, calling in additional units as they tracked it. Multiple police patrols across the region reported the same object that night. Over the following weeks, sightings continued. Reports came from across the provinces of Liège, Luxembourg, and Namur. Witnesses consistently described the same craft, triangular, enormous, silent, capable of hovering motionless and then accelerating rapidly. The Belgian military began receiving calls from concerned citizens and local police departments. On March the 30th, 1990, the Belgian Air Force made a decision that no other military in the world has publicly acknowledged making in response to a UFO. They scrambled 2 F-16 Fighting Falcon jets to intercept the object. The jets were armed, the pilots were trained combat aviators, and they were given authorization to pursue. What happened next was recorded on the F-16's onboard radar. The radar locked onto a target. The lock held briefly, confirming a solid return. A physical object, not a weather phenomenon or electronic glitch. Then the object accelerated. The radar data showed it dropping from 10,000 feet to 500 feet in approximately 5 seconds, a descent rate that would generate forces of roughly 40 Gs. No known aircraft, manned or unmanned, can survive 40 Gs. The human body loses consciousness at around 9. The F-16s could not keep up. They lost the target, reacquired it, and lost it again. The object outperformed 2 of NATO's frontline fighter jets with apparent ease. Major General Wilfried de Brouwer, the Belgian Air Force Chief of Operations, held a press conference. He did not dismiss the sightings. He did not offer a conventional explanation. He presented the radar data to the assembled journalists and stated plainly that the Belgian Air Force could not identify the object. He confirmed that it had been tracked on both ground and airborne radar, that it had been visually observed by multiple credible witnesses, and that its performance characteristics exceeded anything in the known inventory of any air force on Earth. This level of transparency from a military organization was unprecedented and has never been repeated. Most governments, when confronted with UFO evidence from their own military, deny, classify, or redirect. Belgium put the radar data on a table and said, "We do not know what this is." The Société Belge d'études des phénomènes spatiaux, SOBEPS, a civilian scientific organization, conducted the most thorough investigation. Over the course of the wave, they collected over 2,000 individual sighting reports, interviewed witnesses, and compiled a 2-volume scientific analysis. Their conclusion was that a structured craft of unknown origin had repeatedly entered Belgian airspace, that it demonstrated flight characteristics beyond any known technology, and that no conventional explanation, military aircraft, civilian drones, atmospheric phenomena, could account for the evidence. The skeptical response has focused on 2 points. First, a photograph. The famous Petit Rochen photograph showing a triangular craft with lights was revealed in 2011 to be a hoax. The photographer admitted he had faked it using polystyrene and light bulbs. This is true, but the photograph was never the primary evidence. It was one image among thousands of witness statements, police reports, and military radar data. Discrediting one photograph does not explain the radar lock at 40 Gs. It does not explain 13,500 witnesses. It does not explain the Belgian Air Force press conference. Second, some skeptics have suggested that the witnesses were seeing military stealth aircraft, possibly the American F-117 Nighthawk or B-2 Spirit. They both are triangular, from both were operational in 1990. However, neither can hover silently, neither can drop 10,000 feet in 5 seconds, and the United States has never confirmed any stealth aircraft operations over Belgium during that period. 13,500 people, 2 fighter jets, 1 radar lock at 40 Gs, and a military that stood in front of cameras and said, "We cannot explain this." The Belgium wave is not a rumour, a legend, or a conspiracy theory. It is a documented military event with physical evidence. The question is not whether it happened. The question is what it was. Subscribe now and follow the evidence.